Good afternoon. We're doing this is Jason with the KC Auction Company. I'm going to do a quick preview video of the Harry James Oshiver auction that's Monday night. You got it hung up. A lot of people ask to see it. Anytime we get artists in the States, there's a lot of interest because you just don't often see the full process of thought. Before I show too much else, if you don't like naked men, naked women, full-on body shots, don't watch the video. He did a lot of nudes, so there are fully nude male and female models represented in this auction, along with other things. So if you don't like that, please don't watch the auction, don't watch this video, don't get upset. We're going to show it. So just so you know, if you have any questions, let us know. But you can see he did really great studies, a lot of people said like the James Douglas Patrick we did a couple years ago. Just really well done, but the oils are really wonderful. This Art Deco, almost like a flapper girl with the spit curl hair and the flower in her hair and the cuff on her wrist or arm is great. He's titled Michelangelo, but a good looking image here. But his drawings, study work is just really spectacular. These white lines are from the adhesion. These are laid down on like a cardboard or a board back. So you want to make sure you take that into account. He did a couple of portraits that are just magnificent. This is one of them. I believe this was his grandmother or his mother. Forget which one. But look at the background of her portrait. It's just spectacular. And of course, the frame is nice, but the depthness and richness of the background of her is just unlike anything we've ever seen, except for another portrait in this auction. He's getting a lot of attention. This kind of just, man at the water's edge. Looks like, battleships in the distance. Just has a great look and feel to him. Nice Pennsylvania landscape or painting with houses and stuff. Another full nude, but he did males and females, which is unusual. More studies. Some are framed, some aren't. Like him, but I love the hand. It's Thing, the original Thing. Just really well done. Of course, I'm getting terrible reflections here in the front. Looks great in person, but again, just really well done. His study work is great. There's 4 or 5 Judaic images in the auction, all very powerful and attractive. That's a study or a print of a large piece that he did as well. More studies. Love the still life there with the red glass compote and fruit. Love the fact that in this oil, the still life, there's this bust on the wall. And then there's a study of the same bust. Kind of a neat little deal there. A lot of people like her a lot. And then the beautiful frame. Again, more nudes. Love him with the loincloth. Again, I think with a good angle right about there, I think. Trying to get you a good shot of it. If you have questions while you're watching, go ahead and post them below. I'll answer them as best as I can while walking through. But again, like I said, we had a lot of people ask for more information about this. He's born in Moscow, moved to Pennsylvania when he was like 3 years old, studied the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Art, and then opened up a printmaking shop and did some artwork as he got older, but most of his artwork production was done by the 40s or 50s. Those are both nice images. The sunset is getting a lot of attention at the top piece there. You can see we have these all hanging on the gallery wall here. Let me step back and get the whole wall so you got to get an idea of the size and scale. I'm about 15 feet away from him right now, so obviously that study there, that picture right there is a good size, probably 30 by 40, and they go down from there. But just look at these great. The study is what really attracted me to this collection because they're just so well done, and again, good poses, nice sizes. Good age, and they're fully nude, which is so unusual. They exist, but we've done a lot of art over the last 20 years, and I can tell you it's more often than not that the models are not fully exposed like they are in most of these. Some more of the Judaica paintings, the Shafar, and then his models are real people. For the faces he did. So it's just nice to see that. It's also crazy to see the difference in his portrait. Something like this, was his grandfather, that was his mother or grandmother. But those are, you know, nice, well done. But when you compare it to the one we looked at first, you can see why, you know, some things sell for a lot of money and others don't. The details is, the devil is in the details, as they like to say. And then here on this wall we have some more. The picture on the top left, the painting of the boat there, 1954, that was actually his son, Joseph J. Oshiver. And, you know, completely different work. Joseph became an architect, so that's the only painting of his in this auction that we know of that came in with the collection. A lot of people love her. Has the Father of Men poem on the bottom, Mother of Men. Just a neat piece. And again, it's the composition. It's not just a portrait of her, although it is. There's, you know, the picture of probably her son on the table in a uniform, and the beautiful blue vase, and the pussy willow flowers, and the other chair, and the painting above her. Just, it's so much more. There's so much more emotion and depth to that painting than say that portrait. Although it's a nice portrait, it just doesn't have the same strength and the same emotional pull as this one does. These are all coming up at the antique auction. Here are a couple of more. I love the Judaica pieces. Every time I look at him, of course, you know, a lot of you know that Stacy works for Amtrak. So every time I look at this, it looks like he's sitting on a train. Obviously he's not. He's in a house at the table and stands and everything, but it just looks like that big window has a great train look to it. And I love the ship. Just kind of a neat little in-harbor ship painting there. It's just pretty neat. And then she, of course, is I think she is the star of the auction. Obviously the biggest painting in the group. But again, look at that background, that great, like, William Hunt Dietrich type background with the Art Deco gazelle in there and the flowers. And she just has a great, you know, strength and composition, and again, beautiful frame. She has been restored. You can tell there's been a seam here and here that's been repaired, but she just is so stunning, and everybody who comes in and sees her in person just says the same thing. She just takes your breath away because of her size and scope and scale. Even in some pastel work, again, nudes, but just so beautifully rendered. And so we're just, again, excited. We love working with artist estates. We have two in the building right now, this one and then those over there, trying to blank in his name. But anyway, the Harry James Oshiver is pretty great. And I want to say Tino Costa is the other one. But yeah, just, if you have questions, let us know. The auction's Monday night. We're going to have a special event online here Monday with it. Won't say anything until it happens, but kind of keep your eyes on your Facebook page on Monday. We'll definitely keep this going. If you have any questions, let us know. If you have things you're looking to sell, interested in finding out values of, let us reach out to us either through DM or post a comment. You can always give us a call at 816-283-3633. Otherwise, have a great afternoon, great weekend, and good luck in the auction. We'll see you next week at Pickup.